can't think of the first time that I became aware of Nanaimo Foodshare. It's so embedded in so many parts of our community that it's really just part of the fabric of this town.
I've known about Foodshare for so long, I honestly can't remember when I first became acquainted. It's been a vital and important part of this community for many years, and it's that kind of knowledge and encouragement that Foodshare provides in our community for people who are willing to step up and enjoy the programs or participate in them.
I first became aware of Foodshare when I moved back to Nanaimo in 2001, and it was just up the street from me, and went to the community gardens in the back, and I started doing little videos, vignettes about all the different programs that Foodshare had to offer. So the gleaning program, We Feast, community gardens, kids cooking programs, and
local foods are better for people in every way. They're more secure, our access to food is more secure, it's healthier, it's better for the environment, and especially it brings community together in a way that's unparalleled.
There's nothing that builds community more than mixing in the dirt, side by side, shoulder to shoulder, doing something that is useful and productive and puts us in touch with one of the most basic activities of humankind throughout history, and that is the production and growing of food.
Vancouver Island produces 3 to 5% of the food that we consume on the island. 50 years ago it was 75%, and we're very reliant on imported food here now.
I know that when people have access to a secure food supply and a local food supply, they relax. Everybody feels more confident in their ability to weather tough times. What would happen to Vancouver Island if it was cut off from California's food supply, let alone the mainland?
Over time, it will become more and more important for us to produce the food we consume locally, and Foodshare is an integral part of getting us back to the basics of food production within our own communities and ensure that we don't have to increase our carbon footprints in order to consume food to live.
Would take the young folks out to the farm, and then they'd get out there and they'd really get into what they were doing. It's therapeutic to grow food, and you're outdoors and you're getting fresh air and you're working hard, and you can see what it is that you're accomplishing. And at the end of the day, I'd have some of them going, I really like working on the farm. Can you get me a job on a farm?
I've loved being with Nanaimo Foodshare when they are sitting at the table with persons living with disabilities, to see the amazing advocates in our community together, learning how to cook for themselves, teaching each other how to roll out a tortilla.
You can smack it like that too, that's right.
We've had some opportunities to learn, but also to be kind of lighthearted about food. I've been so grateful to Nanaimo Foodshare for welcoming me in to witness the effect of our provincial government spending. When we can put a little bit of money into a group like Nanaimo Foodshare and then just see it amplify is exactly what a good government should do.
That's right.
Keep going, back and forth.
They have cooking classes for all kinds of age demographics. They have cooking classes for seniors, for kids.
Stuff, and I put like so much marshmallows in it.
And you get together and you get to know each other while you're cooking and while you're eating.
Some cornbread, I brought that.
I brought chocolate cake.
And they brought chocolate cake.
Also in the process of growing food. And the 5-acre farm was a place where people would come to the farm market and get to see each other, get to know their neighbors.
Our long-range vision is to put this property into a food lands trust, preserving the land for agricultural use and the ecologically valuable wetland area as wetland.
As many people know, Foodshare took on the cause of preserving the 5-acre farm in Harewood. And the City of Nanaimo, with I think tremendous community support, purchased that property. Council was happy to do so. We saw it as an important way of saying to the community that local food production is important. The educational components of that whole program of getting people to produce and work in agriculture was important to our community, and reminding us of the importance of local food production. Foodshare is there for that, and I think building the kind of place that many of us want to see Nanaimo become. As we become bigger and more urbanized, it's even more important that Foodshare succeed.
We're at a funny time in BC where arguably we're better off than we've ever been economically and with the jobs rate, but we also have more income inequality than we've ever had. Some people that have really fallen behind. And especially as Nanaimo is in an in-between place of having been a resource extraction community and moving more towards a university and a high-tech community, use of natural resources. There are great opportunities here, but there are also some bumps on the road. It shouldn't be that someone that is food insecure only relies on canned materials donated at a food bank.
The farm market actually helps to support the growing of food for the Good Food Box, which is used to give good nutritional food to people on a low income.
Many great novels are about relationships. Foodshare is about the relationships we enjoy when we get together around the production, the consumption, the preparation, and the serving of food. It's what is one of the most basic things we do as part of humanity. And Foodshare is there to ensure that we learn about these things, that we build the kind of community necessary to ensure local production, local consumption, and reduce our carbon footprint all at the same time.
So to have a group that is so committed to making sure everybody's well-fed and everybody can be at their best is a real gift to Nanaimo, and it's going to help us all move forward together.